Yo, what's up guys? It's Elijah here, and today I am making this video to show you guys like a transition timeline from when I was a baby up until now. So I am missing some chunks of my life, some chunks of my life. I'm missing a lot of like areas of my life, like pictures and stuff, because I didn't have a phone for many years until I was like 17, and since I was adopted, there's like a chunk of time that just I wasn't, no pictures. At least I don't have them. This picture is the the earliest picture I have of myself. I think I was like 18 months or something like that. I have a few pictures around 3 to like 6. I was adopted at 3, so there's like all the pictures I was getting in and stuff like that. And I mean, I was just like a normal kid. Nothing crazy happened or anything like that. And you know, they dressed me like a girl, obviously, so yeah, that's me. I think I was pretty cute as a kid, kinda. I don't know, I don't look the same though. I feel like I look totally different, but maybe it's like the cheeks or something like that and the eyes. But yeah, there's a few pictures, and I have a few pictures of anywhere from like late elementary school all the way up until middle school. And this time, I mean, this is the time that I like barely have any pictures of myself. I wish I had a phone though. I know a lot of people out there, they have like families that took a lot of pictures and stuff like that. And I wish I had like digital photos, but I'd like take pictures of pictures. But yeah, so that's me. And when I hit middle school, I was dressing, obviously was dressing myself, and I mean, we were kind of like, I want to say poor, but we didn't really have that much money. And if I did have money, I would have like bought better clothes, but I was kind of just wearing like normal clothes. And when it hit high school, now I'm going to talk about high school to end of high school, and early high school, I dressed, I want to say kind of just like that lesbian style, that tomboyish look, and I believe it was junior year, I really started to dress really girly, and I like took a lot of pictures. I had like an Instagram at the time, and so all these pictures you see, you know, in front of the mirror and stuff like that, that is because of my Instagram, and I was pretty into it. And anyways, junior year, that's when I started going to trade school and community college. And at the trade school, I took forensics, and then the second year, I took fashion, and that's why I started wearing like a lot of dresses. I probably wore a dress like 2 or 3 times a week. I was really into dresses, and so was my sisters. So I just kind of had like days where I dressed really masculine and days where I dressed like more girly and like feminine and stuff like that. And I had dreads the whole time, so I didn't really do anything with my hair, but I really was into dresses, and it was kind of weird. I would even like skate all day in a dress, and like people would see me and they're like, oh shit, you know, this is like a girl skater and shit in a dress, and I was like cool and stuff. But yeah, that's hella funny. I don't think it was until I was an adult where I kind of changed my style a little bit. I don't even know what it was, but like 18 to 19, before I turned 19, I was just kind of dressing kind of just, I don't want to say like more like a guy, but I was like in the middle of like still not wearing dresses anymore, but kind of starting to want to dress more masculine. And when I turned 19, that's when I was seriously considering transitioning, and that's when I officially started to like not wear dresses anymore and just dress fully masculine. And yeah, that was my style, and I was just kind of at that time, I was like, why was I wearing so many dresses at the time? And I think that I just kind of needed that realization to know like my dress style. And I mean, I know there's a lot of trans people out there that do still wear dresses when they're a trans guy. And so I'm not saying like every trans guy doesn't like dresses, but like I was just like, wow, when I realized I was trans or whatever, I was just like, I'm never wearing a dress again. And but in that fashion class I took, I made a dress, and I still have it to this day. I don't think I would ever wear it again, but you never know, you know? Yeah, so between 19 and 19 and 20, that was the time I really was like, I'm going to take testosterone. So here's a few pictures of when I was like planning on transitioning and really going through with it. And I believe that's when I started like going by Elijah. And here is some pictures of when I did start taking testosterone. I believe this picture is when I literally was on my way to go and get my first shot of T at the doctor's. Well, I didn't get my first shot at the doctor's office, but that was when I was gonna go get my first, my first what? Oh, my first doses of T. And yeah, and so I don't know why I took this picture, but I had to take a long ass bus ride there. It was like 3 hours or 4 or something like that. And here is like the beginning of when I was transitioning, and this was when this was probably like a few months into taking testosterone. And I'll just like kind of show a timeline of being on T and like showing my facial hair and all that kind of stuff. And I, was really feeling confident, and I was looking like a guy, and I was feeling good, And here is my 1 year on T, around that area. I'll throw in some pictures in between 1 year and 1.5 years, and I'll show you guys, see here, I'll throw in a picture of when I stopped taking testosterone, and then pretty much, yeah, just pretty much being off of T for 3 months, being off T for 9 months, which is just recently, because I just made that 9 months off of testosterone video, and it goes all the way up until now. So there is my timeline. Yeah, it's pretty interesting kind of seeing the change. As you guys know, I mean, I don't look that crazy different from what I looked like pre-T, but it is kind of interesting to see me change. I know I did gain weight too, so that kind of plays a part into the way I changed, the way I look. But I'm happy with the way I look now, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Later.